Getting back at the neighborhood thief. Okay, this story takes place over 30 years ago. I was 7.5. My mom and her second husband moved along with me, my brother and sister in with her sister who had 3 kids of her own, 2 girls and a boy. My mom was very pregnant with my little sister as well. Now across the street lived this other family, mom, dad and 2 kids, a little girl my age and a little boy maybe a year older. Every one of us kids loved the little boy. He was always sharing his toys and offering to help the younger kids tie their shoes, etc. His sister though was a brat. Hitting other kids, calling them cruel names. Really, now that I think about it, a bully. This was around when Cabbage Patch dolls were at their height of popularity and every girl and a lot of boys wanted one. Well, we couldn't afford them. So our grandmother made us all homemade dolls as close looking to Cabbage Patch dolls as she could. The dolls turned up missing. All 6 of them. Then we noticed other toys were missing. Our parents lectured us about being careless. So we get invited to play with the kids across the street. And the little girl makes the mistake of letting me see her room. Bragging about all her toys, if I remember right. I picked one of the dolls up and realized it was my doll. I asked her and she says her dad got it for her. I was seething. I waited until she was engaged in some play with my cousins. I took all the toys out of her toy box and carried them across the street. My siblings helped me while the cousins kept her busy. So we dump all the toys in a pile on our living room floor, and soon here comes her mother screaming we robbed her precious daughter and she wants the cops called. My mom and aunt are yelling, my stepdad is taking off his belt. And I calmly turn my doll upside down and lift its skirt. Now it's important here I tell you my mom was a bit OCD when it came to our stuff. Everything had our name either sewn on or written on in permanent marker. The little girl insists her dad gave her the doll. Her mother backs her up. So I pick up the other dolls and show them the names. They are insisting it's just coincidence, and that's when her dad walks in. He listens to his wife complain about us being thieves, then asks me to show him the doll. I have said nothing this entire time. He looks at the name on the doll and turns to his daughter. You're grounded, a month for stealing and a month for lying. I still remember her mouth dropping open and her mother sputtering that we were the thieves. I also remember him looking at his wife dead in the eye and saying, her name, I never bought a doll for her like this one. Also, I doubt I could find a Cabbage Patch doll with my name, which is unusual where I live, on it if I tried. This guy was livid. He yells for them to go home and then asks us, kids, if we have room for all those toys. Now I am pretty sure now looking back he knew only 1/10 of the toys were actually ours and that technically we had stolen her toys. Of course, we found room. We did, however, let her brother go through them. And when the kids who lived a few doors down found out via her brother about our toys found in her toy box, they asked to look through. In the end, she lost all her toys and all her friends.